The history of computer technology goes back over 200 years, used by early mathematicians and entrepreneurs to solve increasingly more complex forms of number challenges. Over time, devices such as the electronic numerical integrator and computer, alongside early products by IBM, would help to revolutionize computing technology in the 20th century and allow computers to become bigger and far more powerful than ever before. As technology progressed, a new development would occur that would change the world forever: the introduction of the Internet. Though the Internet had its origins dating back to the 1950s, it would begin to have a large growth period in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Alongside the rise of electronic mail, the Internet was being used for various purposes such as world news, swapping files, and even messaging each other. As of January 2021, over 4.66 billion people around the world are connected to the Internet. However, with the growth in popularity and importance of the web, large companies have been seeking to monetize and make money off people who browse the Internet every day, through advertisements targeted towards people through collecting their data. While this isn't something new, you may be shocked to know just how much information these companies may have about you.
Companies are able to use various means of data collection in order to gain information on users of technology, including regular people who may use the Internet every day. One way a website is able to store your information is through an HTTP cookie, which is a text file stored on a computer that allows websites to identify how you browse the web and what your preferences are. Companies can use their own third-party services in order to gain data from the website's users. Google uses its own third-party analytics service called Google Analytics to track its users' online habits. Companies don't just stop with how you browse, however, they can also know where you are as well. With geolocation data, companies can track not only where you go, but how long you stay there. This can be a huge invasion of privacy, as companies knowing where you go can give them more information about you than where you spend your time on the web.
Part 3. What companies do with your information, narrated by Sam Cornelius. When companies get a hold of your information, they can deploy third-party advertisement services that have their own cookies. Companies such as Apple and Facebook use third-party advertising systems to target ads towards specific users. Ad networks, such as Google Ad Exchange, track users and then give out targeted advertisements on any partner website. This can have negative effects on people as it compromises people's privacy and security, and these ads may have the ability to harm more than good, according to Bill Buddington. There can be a dark side of this type of advertisement going on, he explains. I have targeted ads that are more attuned to my desires and my wants. But if you have someone who has an alcohol abuse problem getting a liquor store ad, the implication being that these ads could potentially target vulnerable people, making them a very real danger.
Part 4. Conclusion: How to Protect Yourself, narrated by Gavin Billups. These methods that companies use to track your data are inherently not consensual. It is important that we strive for greater regulation so that these companies cannot have this much control over what we see online. Your privacy and security while using these technologies should be of the utmost importance, and there are several things you can do to prevent these large corporations from using your personal data. Limiting which apps have access to your personal information, including your geolocation, will help to keep you safe online. It is also highly encouraged to use the search browser DuckDuckGo, which is an internet search engine that emphasizes protecting searchers' privacy and avoiding the filter bubble of personalized search results. Technology has advanced a lot within the last 30 years, and now more than ever, it is important that you become literate in technology so these companies may not exploit you and your privacy, and they cannot make money off of your data.